What's up everybody? Today I'm going to be doing a product review, and that's going to be on the AirHawk. It's a as seen on TV air compressor. It's cordless. It's supposed to be really powerful. It's supposed to be able to inflate a car tire, a bicycle wheel, anything that can be inflated, sports equipment, pool toys, etc. I haven't opened this thing yet. It's always handy to have a nice air compressor around, and the fact that this is cordless and very convenient and very powerful at the same time, it seemed like a good buy. So I'm going to unbox this and do some demonstrations and just do a little review on it, so let's get started. Alright, so let's open this thing up, see what's inside. Alright, it's packed in there all nice and neat. You get a little instruction manual. Get a nice AirHawk carrying case. Alright. So, feels semi-sturdy, I guess. Doesn't feel that cheap. Doesn't feel that well made either at the same time. It's got a nice little holster for your two attachments here. This is actually not a battery in the sense of you can put it in and, you know, wireless. It goes in your cigarette lighter in your car, which is pretty cool actually. That's really functional because, I mean, honestly, a lot of people are probably going to be keeping this in the trunk of their car or whatever in case they get a flat tire. Alright, so it comes with just a regular wall AC adapter. That's good. That's a good thing. So you can use it inside your house. And then it also comes with an actual, I guess, battery that makes it to where you can take it anywhere. It actually looks like it's got a little hole there where maybe you can possibly hook the AC adapter up to this. Yeah, it goes right in there. So I am going to guess that you can plug this into the wall and you can charge this thing, and you don't need an additional charging bay like sometimes you do with power tools that have these kind of batteries. So that's really cool. So far, this seems like a good dealio. Okay, so as I suspected, you did have to plug the AC adapter into this battery here and charge it before you can actually use the AirHawk. It says that this can charge for up to 3 hours. It ain't waiting that long. Alright, so I've charged this battery and I figured out how to put this hose in. You're supposed to stick it in the front here and just kind of screw it in like so. Then once you can't screw it anymore, you hand tighten this red thing and okay, so on the back here it's got this little power button. You press that once, I guess, to turn it on. Use these arrows here to adjust the how much PSI, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty accurate, you know. Well, it's an accurate way to do it. Alright, seems to be working, so let's go blow some stuff up. Alright, I got the little attachment on here, so let's try to inflate this basketball. Alright, so apparently when you're inflating like a basketball or something like that, it does it in these small little bursts, these small little increments. I guess that makes sense, so it doesn't inflate it too fast and like explode in your face. But yeah, this thing seems to be pretty inflated now, so that worked. Alright, now let's do an inflatable pool toy with the AirHawk. Man, I just love the chemical smell of this plasticky vinyl stuff when it's new. It just smells like straight up poison. Alright, I guess this is what the black tip is for, is stuff like this, so let's see what happens here. Oh, alright, needs more charge, I guess. Alright, now I'm using the car adapter that came with this thing. It plugs right into your cigarette lighter. First I'm going to try Apparently when you stick this thing on the pressure gauge here, whatever the hell it's called, it gives you a PSI reading, and from there you can just inflate it more if it needs that. Okay, so I'm getting 34 PSI here, so I actually don't think this thing needs any air in it, but we'll just see what happens when I pull the trigger anyway. Okay, so it just put 0.5 PSI in there, so it did its job. It inflated it. Alright, now let's inflate some bicycle tires. Now this was the main reason why I wanted this thing, because this cheap ass little thing that came with this bike, this little hand pump inflator, doesn't really do the job. So these tires have never been properly inflated, so I'm really excited to see if this thing works on these bicycle tires. Screw it on there, screws on nice and tight. Let's turn this on. Set the PSI for, I don't know, 32? Why not? Alright, I set the PSI for 32 and pumped it right up, and these things feel solid now. Well, the back tire does anyway. Alright, take two on the blowing up the kiddie pool. Oh shit. Alright. Damn it. You really have to charge this freaking thing for like 3 hours like it said, because it ain't going off the hour that I already charged it. It keeps cutting off, running out of power. Damn it, we will inflate this kiddie pool! Alright, now this is hooked up to the damn car, so hopefully it stays on long enough to blow this thing up. Okay, so that took about 10 minutes to inflate that whole thing, 10 solid minutes. And that was, you know, it's like a 3-tier kiddie pool, so I mean, it was pretty big for its size. Alright, so after putting this thing through its paces, I would say that it does what it says it's supposed to do. It's a convenient, handy little air compressor that's pretty powerful, and it can do a multiple variety of jobs. I wouldn't really count on the battery that it comes with that you have to charge up. Now, if you just need some quick little job like blowing up a basketball or putting a little bit of air in your tire, fine. But as you saw with the kiddie pool experiment, if you're doing anything that requires any serious inflation, you're going to want to have this plugged in to the AC car adapter. And it's kind of a bummer that they didn't put like a spot on here to plug in a regular wall adapter so you could use this like inside your house. But yeah, all you got for continuous power is a car AC adapter. Like I said before, this thing does get hot after using it for a while, especially the hose and nozzle piece here. It gets almost too hot to touch. But I mean, I guess that's to be expected if you're, you know, a compressor of this size. I think overall for $60, it retails at $59.99. I think that they made it as cheaply as they could and as powerful as they could. Upon dealing with it all day, I found that yes, it does feel a lot more cheap than what I initially thought, but it shouldn't matter, you know, as long as the job gets done and you know, it lasts, and that'll be the true test, see if this thing even lasts. But I think for $60, it's definitely I think it's definitely worth your money if you're looking for a convenient air compressor. Thanks for watching my channel. If you want to subscribe, you should totally do that. I got a bunch of other videos I do on this channel. I do taste testing videos. I've reviewed other pieces of tech. I do video game reviews. This is like a bag of trail mix, this channel. There's all kinds of, I do all kinds of stuff on here because I don't like getting pigeonholed into one thing. So check out my other videos. They're all completely different. And thank you for watching. Have a good night.